Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friend Bets. My name is Jared. There's Carl. And this is Batman, Superman, World's Finest Elementary by Waid, Dan Mora, and Tamara Bonvillain. This is the third volume in the series. I have read the other two in the past, and I have been kind of just collecting these books. And I'm like, hey, I should probably catch up on this series. And so I have. That's what I'm doing. I've read all the ones that I have so far, and they're up to volume 7. And I'm a little behind. I got a few books that I still need to get. But this volume, Elementary, is really good. Just Dan Mora alone sells this book to me, because it's essentially like my 3 favorite characters at DC, and almost in excluding Spider-Man, my favorite characters are Batman, Superman, Dick Grayson, and Spider-Man. And so this is essentially my favorite book, and I do like that they have this, they do this issue where it's Robin and Supergirl go out on a date, and they realize that they aren't right for each other, and just the dynamic between the two of them and just their differences about how they are as people, how they are as superheroes is just a whole lot of fun. And how they don't really Dick likes Supergirl, but Supergirl don't really like him, and it's just fun. And this Metamorpho story is just fantastic. Seeing, if I was telling my friend Bruce, if say someone was never read DC Comics, and you were yeah, I really want to get into DC Comics, but I don't really know where to start, I would start them on this series. And that's because it kind of takes place in the beginning careers of Superman and Batman. But then the series itself has all these other reoccurring characters in it. So there is the Flash appears, Green Lantern, pretty much all the League members appear, and then side characters like Metamorpho appear, the Challengers of the Unknown, and there's just this series in itself is just packed full of DC lore and mythology, and it just has a real easy, clean reading style, as well as just Dan Mora's art is just really easy and clean to look at. There's not every character is identifiable, and just everything is just solid. And it's just this story with Metamorpho. Basically, he's been framed for murder of Simon Stagg, and Max Mason would obviously be the number one culprit. And so Batman and him are finding out. And see, I love the Metal Men showing up in books, and so here they are. It was not too long ago I just read that issue where the Metal Men gave Superman armor, and here we go, we got it again with Batman. And I just think that's so cool. Maybe because I'm a Power Rangers fan, and yeah. And then here's Metamorpho giving Superman an armor, turning him into lead so he can fight. So Metamorpho turns himself into lead so Superman can fight a kryptonite monster. Awesome. Giant robots, kryptonite monsters, tons of DC characters, great art, great writing, tons of cameos of, it's just, what I'm saying? Here's, what's his name? G.I. Robot. Here's Plastic Man, Hawkman, Keelix. There's just so much, this book just is DC. And, it's funny to me because this book is almost more DC than a Justice League book. Here's Oliver Queen. And it's a trip to me because, it makes sense that Waid now is doing Justice League. It makes sense. Like, and it's the same creative team. It's Mark Waid and Dan Mora and Tamara Bonvillain. So really looking forward to going over to Justice League once I've caught up on all these books. So yeah, just I love it. I love this book. Yeah, like maybe there's just so much DC. Like I love DC Comics, and this book just like delivers exactly that. It's like here's the entire company, the two main characters in DC, just on DC adventures, and it's just a solid book. And if you're not reading World's Finest, you should be. So, yeah, that's all I got to really say about this one. So I have some more World's Finest books that I'm going to review, but it's probably going to be the same review that you already watched. So catch you guys on those ones. See you next time. Peace.